team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Buckeyes will get this season underway as toe meets leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Nevada's offense will get the football first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Man, let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
As he bangs his way to the 28. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Jones to throw. Puts it out of the air. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. This Nevada offense really has it going. Looking downfield on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Robinson. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Rides the back on the option. The give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This crowd knows when to bring it. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Nevada.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays.
Oh, they block it. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. Pass to 50. The 30. He's at the 20. He takes it all the way back for the 2. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Back to throw, it's Pineda. On target. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. They'll run it from the gun. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to impose their will with the run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, what a caught! How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it...
Got enough space! And he'll finish the run in the end zone! Touchdown, Ohio State!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Jones wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Nevada offense really has it going. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He'll sneak it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Pineda. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Hunt is in the air. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Finds a spot in the middle. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Wolfpack, after that big run, might want to see if that just works again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Nevada has it in the red zone. Quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. What a play behind the line. It'll be an 8-yard loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Jones to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Fitted in the window for the score.
I love finding the big fella down in the red zone, 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch on the left. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
On the move from inside his spot. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Quick release by the QB.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Jones wants to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going for the big play. Finds a spot in the middle. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. But he has enough to move the chains. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end and now a little room to operate. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Jones to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Nevada. Quick strike through the air for the score.
A really nice job on their final drive of the 1st half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying.
Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today.
Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Hilton. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller. He's loose on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Pineda. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Breaks the tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. Let's go! Let's go! A first down run on the doorstep. Max Norton for the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. They take the lead with the 6.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point is good. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner will be knocked down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Gives it on the option. Nice move to keep running. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Jones wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers.
Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not winning. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone. But the most important part of the field, they came up big, forced the fumble, and get the touchdown.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder...
He's looking deep. Snags it on the right. Finds a seam. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Movement on the offense.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his vertical.
There he goes. Made a defender miss. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. This Nevada offense really has it going. Looking for room. It's Robinson. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. From the gun, the running back looking for room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Jones to throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, he missed it. No good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Under fire. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He now has 85 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Yeah, and I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, and you can put this game out of reach, too. You can score a touchdown. This thing's basically over. You know, at this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, and the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations.
Racing to the right. 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on now.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try the run. Across the 25. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Might as well give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Pineda. Quick strike complete. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.